crafters, it's Darling Craftolate or Raven here for another PENtastic Saturday. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this Lucky Charms inspired pen. Actually, filming this tutorial gave me the perfect excuse to buy myself a couple boxes of this yummy cereal. I was very shocked on how long it actually took me to make this pen, but I am super happy with the results. Sadly, I forgot to add the little triangle of orange to the hourglass, so I might have to add it on layer and do another layer of glaze on that. But other than that, I am really happy with how this came out. Well, let's get started. First, you're going to need your clay. To know the exact colors and materials I used, please check the description box below. You're also going to need your clay tools and a rolling pin or pasta machine. To begin, you want to roll out your background colors thinly. I used a cereal color as well as the 3 colors in the Lucky Charms rainbow. I did this using my pasta machine on the second thinnest setting. Then, using my blade, I cut the rainbow colors into even sections. I am using 2 lines of ruled paper as a guide. I also added a straight edge to each of them and then lined them up all together. After that, I trimmed the cereal color and added it to the other colors. Next, you'll need a bakeable pen, some pliers to assist in ink removal, and optional a paintbrush handle to make decorating easier. Be sure to remove the ink as this cannot go into the oven. Line up your pen and cut away any excess clay. After that, roll and manipulate the clay onto the pen and trim the appropriate amount. Then go ahead and pinch and blend everything together. To help you handle your pen, you can insert your paintbrush handle now. Roll your pen with the flat hand on your work surface to even out your clay. Remember to pop any air bubbles with your needle tool or blade and blend it out. Also round off the top of your pen. You can create a straight edge on the bottom of your pen using your blade. Next, to add some texture, I dabbed a toothbrush all over. This is what that looks like. Then, to differentiate the cereal portion from the marshmallow, I used a dotting tool to create some definition. The cereal bits themselves seem to have little dips and air bubbles in them, so I added deeper holes with my clay tool. After that, I used some chalk pastels and baking colors to add a little coloring here and there on the cereal portion. For the milk, I flattened a ball of white clay on top of the pen. Then I used my fingers to pull portions of it down. To make it more milk-like, I decided to add some drips. To do this, I rolled out some white clay thinly. Then in freehand, I cut out some long drips and individual drops. And I added them onto the pen and blended them in. For the gold pot that will be holding some milk and Lucky Charms, like a bowl of cereal, you will need a ball of your clay. Also, you want to roll out a thin snake of the gold. Create an indent with your large ball tool and reshape it with your fingers. Add on the snake of gold for the rim on top of your pot. Cut away the excess and blend it out. Make little bits of colors of the marshmallows and cereal. Don't worry about their shapes too much because they will be in milk and they're not going to be very visible. Then you'll need some Fimo Deco gel or another liquid clay and some white acrylic paint. Mix up the liquid clay and paint and add it into the gold pot. Then go ahead and add some bits. You can add more milk and cereal pieces until you have it the way you would like. To clean and smooth out your pot, use some acetone or rubbing alcohol and some cotton swabs. For this next step, I used some wire, Bacon Bond, and some spare clay. I added a wire with Bacon Bond on top to some spare clay. Add on your little cereal pot, then it's time to pre-bake. You want to do so for 5 to 7 minutes following your package instructions. While it's cooling, you can continue working on your pen. The actual Lucky Charms have pretty simple shapes that can be done a lot of different ways, so I'm not going to be explaining everything, but you can see what I do on screen. Mostly, I cut these out freehand or molded them with my fingers and tools, then smooth them out. You have the options to make just your favorite ones, or you can make all the different kinds, and you can make as many or few as you would like. As well, you can make them larger or smaller than I did. So these are the ones I made, and I made doubles in some of them. Then you want to arrange the Lucky Charms onto the pen in any way you desire. Next, flatten a ball of gold clay to the top of your pen. Trim the wire on your gold pot of cereal. For extra stability, you can add some bacon bond to the wire and to the top of the pen. Then you can add it to the pen and blend it in place. If you would like, you can add a little detail to the bottom of the pot with your needle tool. After that, I add some texture with my toothbrush again. Next, go ahead and clean the entire pen. Be sure to use a new swab for each clay color. Once that's done, it's time to bake. You want to do so at 265 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 to 25 minutes, or the temperature and time for your pen and oven. After it is cool, you can paint. As I said, sadly, I missed painting the orange triangle on the hourglass. However, I did paint some clovers on the pot of cereal, as well as the ones on the hats. When your paint is dry, you can glaze. I recommend a polyurethane or very thin gloss varnish and a soft acrylic brush. I did 5 layers for extra shine and protection. For a more realistic look, you can use a matte or satin glaze. Once the glaze is dry, you can reinsert the ink and you're done. So this is my pen, and I really like how it came out. Even though mixing that many clay colors and making that many shapes was very time consuming, I'm very proud with the overall results. I also enjoy getting to eat lots of Lucky Charms, so that was pretty cool. To earn 2 additional entries into my giveaway, make sure you entered on the original video and also answer this question. What is your favorite cereal? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, I would love it if you would follow me on my social media, and my accounts are listed on the screen. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more crafty goodness, and I'll see you all soon. Bye! More information and the link to my giveaway can be found in the description box below. If you missed this, you can check it out by following the link in the description or by clicking the screen.